For our first big trip in over 3 years, we returned to the place we visited in 2019, Seattle, Washington. We left on a Monday from sunny DFW and landed 4.5 hours later at 10 degrees cooler SeaTac Airport. We picked up our bags and hopped on a light rail to take us north to Seattle. Since we didn't need a rental car the entire week, taking the train was the way to go. This time, we were staying in an Airbnb in Capitol Hill. This townhouse had 3 beds, 2 baths, and a rooftop patio. We were planning for more friends traveling with us, but that changed last minute, so I recognize that this is way more space than we needed.
We have 2 hours. It's at 7:30. Let me try it not so bouncy. Okay, we are headed out to M-Bar for dinner. Detour to the REI store, because it's on the way. It's like a bike trail. Yeah. We've got a waterfall!
REI was founded in Seattle, and this is one of their flagship stores. It is huge, multiple levels, has that cool bike path outside, a massive climbing wall.
Very cool.
It's a neat store to check out if you're into outdoor things.
Okay, now we're going to dinner. Spin's got his new shoes. Gotta take the, I know.
M-Bar is a rooftop bar about 15 or so floors up in South Lake Union that serves drinks and a mix of Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cuisine. To start, we tried the Morning Glory and Strawberry Fields Forever, and later the Come Sail Away. I didn't absolutely love any of these, but I tend to prefer more fruity cocktails. But thankfully, husband takes any drinks I don't finish. To rank the food, street corn was the best, then the shish tok kebabs, then falafel. The first 2 were really great, and the falafel was just okay in my opinion. The biggest allure of this restaurant, of course, is the view of Lake Union. So we got a few quick photos as the sun began to set. M-Bar is on the pricier side, so be aware if you plan to go. Reservations are a necessity. Even with us going on a Monday night, they seem to stay pretty busy. This restaurant was certainly a cool new experience. We hopped in our rental for the day and headed out to Mount Rainier, specifically the Paradise entrance on the southwest.
Yeah, the trees are massive.
We parked at this parking lot and walked up to the visitor center. Took a photo on the steps and started our hike clockwise on Skyline Loop Trail. We are starting our Skyline hike. Yes, it's just the start.
Halfway there.
My legs are burning already. It's quite the incline. I'd picked Skyline for us to hike because I read that if you could only do one hike at Rainier, this was the one to do, but that it's a moderately difficult hike. So we were prepared with plenty of water, good shoes, and snacks. Even on a Tuesday, there were lots of people on the trail. There's snow down there. Oh, ice. I think I can.
That's the visitor center. All the way down there.
I won't lie, this hike definitely kicked our butts. According to All Trails, this loop is 6.2 miles with an average completion time of 3 hours 40 minutes. Hello, sir. He's on your right. Sit next to you. Fly up. At this point, we decided to take Golden Gate Trail back instead of the last 2.5 miles so we could make it to our next destination, shaving a mile off of the distance to travel. Overall, this was not an easy hike, but we took it slow on the incline, and the rest was downhill. The views were insanely cool.
Let's do it.
We made it to the top.
I know, we did good. Back where we started. Back at the visitor center. Well, technically we started in the parking lot down that way. So you have to do that, but we at least refill water here. I'm sorry.
After our hike, we headed back the way we came, out to Snoqualmie Falls for a much-deserved dinner at Tweety's Cafe, which was used as the Double R diner in the TV show Twin Peaks. Well, technically the pilot, movies, and the reboot. They have cute Twin Peaks merch and postcards up at the front. We ordered broccoli soup, fajita burger, and the Twin Peaks burger.
What's the recommended and how long we took?
Okay, so we started at 10:10 and ended at 3:30. So that was 5 hours and 20 minutes. The recommended time, 3.5 to 4 hours. So we took about 2 hours more going slow.
I mean, it was good, it was fun, but I'm exhausted, 100%. Like, we passed by people that weren't bringing up water, or, they had, like, slip-on shoes, and I'm like, what are you... No way you're gonna make that without a decent pair of shoes.
Twin Peaks burger.
The food was damn fine and plenty big portions. If we visit again, I'd want to try something from their breakfast all-day menu.
Got cherry pie to go. We're headed off to Snoqualmie Falls.
Snoqualmie Falls is of course featured in the opening credits of Twin Peaks, with the Great Northern Hotel to the left. It was a fine way to end the night by the falls, enjoying a nice slice of cherry pie.
Good morning, we are headed to the Space Needle. I have my favorite flower. Hydrogonagas.
Hydrogonagas. Is that how you pronounce it?
This time we got the City Pass, which gets you discounted tickets for the Space Needle, Aquarium, and 3 of your choice between Argosy Harbor Tour, Mopop, Woodland Park Zoo, or Chihuly Garden and Glass. Since we were already wanting to do a few of these, it was definitely worth it.
Yep. Lake Union. Gasworks Park all the way over there. Columbia Tower is right there.
Good, there's the Space Needle.
Oh no! It's wild. This is so cool. Honestly, I feel this is like cleaner than the other floor. Like, as far as like being able to see out.
Look at that guy.
Right next door is Chihuly Garden and Glass, featuring art by Dale Chihuly. You can conveniently listen to the audio tour on your phone as you walk room to room, so don't forget your headphones.
This one's got turtles. I love turtles.
After a quick break at the food court, we walked to the Mopop.
The Mopop.
There's so much to see and learn about, you could really spend an entire day here.
It's the invisibility cloak. See it right there. Think it's locked?
Oh, is it? Oh, is it actually locked? Oh. Why are you doing that?
It's actually locked.
And just like the last time we visited, we stayed until closing. After Afterwards, we didn't want dinner, but dessert was not off the table. We took a bus north to Hotcakes in Ballard. This place has been on my list for a while, so I was excited to finally get their molten cake.
We're going for the dark decadence and the strawberry.
Hotcakes did not disappoint. It was rich and delicious. Would visit again. Last stop of the day was Golden Gardens Beach. The bus stop was here, so there was a lot of downhill walking to actually get to the beach, which meant that the trek back up felt like the incline on Skyline Loop. We arrived just in time for sunset. And that concludes day 3. Day 4, we hopped on a bus headed to Pike's Place Market for breakfast. Proshki is a favorite from our previous trip.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, now you want some apple cider? Ooh, they have different kinds.
Husband got pear apple and I got peach apple. I really love aquariums. I just love seeing all the different creatures, and this one did not disappoint.
Chunky snail.
Oh. Then all their stuff, wraps into the shell. So their butt is above their forehead, and they poop on top of their forehead.
Oh, he's poking the other fish.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is he stabby or soft?
Surprisingly soft.
Hello.
Upset octopus.
Woo. I like that their legs are like rough relief. This guy and this guy. Look at the long one. The Argosy boat tours.
Bussy.
Our Bussy.
Our boy Bussy Tours.
Okay, we're done at the aquarium. We're headed to the Argosy boat tours. Argosy? Argosy. We got the city pass shenanigans.
Here in the water, you see the elusive driftwood fish. Found mostly in the forest of Seattle. We now see it in its natural environment, floating in the harbor, feeding on discarded grass clippings, and perhaps the plastic remains of a Mio sports drink bottle. See? It's a Mio sports drink bottle. This has been another recording from Jacuzza. Yes. Coming up on the Good Time 2. Good Time 1 sink and an unrelated accident.
In 3, 2, 1.
The harbor tour was great. Despite the cloudy weather, it was still bright out, which is why I think we had the squinting expressions we did, but it was actually really nice cruising around the harbor. The sea breeze was refreshing, the views were fabulous, and we could sit and take a break for a little while. The Seattle facts and history our guide shared were fun and interesting. Honestly, a great experience. I'd seen recommendations for Standard Goods and Capitol Hill as a great souvenir spot. They definitely had some fun stuff. I was hoping to find a neat Seattle beanie, but they were sold out with it being the end of August. Instead, I picked up some neat patches and stickers. Salt and Straw is a favorite ice cream shop in Seattle with rotating flavors. You can get it as a bowl, cone, or pints to go. I picked up sea salt with caramel and chocolate gooey brownie for us to snack on during the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. We were super tired after today that we came back, took naps, and I just ordered some food from around the corner, so we're gonna eat that now.
It all tasted great and was a chill evening to capture the sunset from the roof and wind down before the weekend. The next 4 days of our trip was spent at PAX West, our favorite gaming convention, hosted by Penny Arcade at the Seattle Convention Center. During the weekend, we went to Top Pot for breakfast. Different from the one we went to last trip, this one has a wall of books and 2 levels of seating. I got the blueberry fritter, which is a seasonal favorite. Very delicious.
Blueberry fritter. Yum. I like donuts.
We had an amazing time in Seattle. Hiking was new and different, we hit all the favorite tourist spots, and there's still plenty on my list to see and do in Washington. We'll definitely be back to visit in the future. Subscribe to see more of our adventures, and until next time, bye!